Okay, good morning. I have a Nescafe, it's Alegria, Alegria coffee maker, but it's leaking water. So I put some water in the water container, but the moment I put it in, I could see the water start running here. So obviously there's something wrong. There's water leaking here. Let's go open it and see what is the problem. The only thing I can think of is to clip this thing off here somehow. Okay, we're here in the top of screws. Let's try to do as you can see in the top side. There's 4 screws there. But now I need this funny bits again. So now this thing must come off now. So somehow, as I see now, you pull this off. There's a wire. Here's a wire for the PC board. Now let's just undo this. So now we need to take these covers off. Why they can't come off? How are you supposed to open this thing? Okay, now you can see this is where there's clips there. There's a clip and a clip, and it clips in there. But how are you supposed to? I'm just gonna check this next one. There's no way to do it anyway. This might break open this one also. Fuck. They are both of them breaking off now. Let's put it in here. Okay, now we can start looking what is going on here. Okay, now here's the electronic PC board there. There's no, I can't unplug. Let's unplug it first here. Let's unplug this there. Unplug it there. There's a sensor here somehow. Yeah, see, there's a micro switch there. So when you open it, stops. Close it, carries on. Okay, the next step is to take this drill of mine. so my anal. Then I'm gonna take this blade. I'm gonna cut a slot in that thing for a flat to open it. Just gonna make it smaller. Okay, you'll see this, I think it's over time, this rubber seals is kind of hard. That's why it doesn't seal anymore. I think that what I'm going to do, the only way to, this is an old machine, the best is I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this whole thing in here. So I have to take this valve out because it's under tension. Then I'm going to somehow glue this whole thing. We're going to put a screw in here. I think the best way is we're going to kind of maybe fasten this thing here with a screw and a nut. And then I'm going to glue this thing in here. That's the only way that this thing can actually work. Because I don't know how you're gonna make this thing going in there. So here's the thing goes in there. I think you're gonna buy maybe the seals one line. And maybe put some nice glue or something and glue this whole thing together. Otherwise you must put some sort of device here with the same point here, but I think this is fine. Let's just think about it and come back. Okay, the next option, as I said, I'm going to fasten this thing, glue it in there somehow. But I made a hole in here in this cover, and then I put a stainless steel screw in there, M3 screw. So what's going to happen now, this is going to stay always like this. And the next time you want to put water in, you just put water. You want to clean it, you're going to throw out, take the whole machine, take it sideways, put the water out, or clean it or whatever. So you can't take this off anymore. This is a fixture now, so you can't take it off anymore. This is the next option. There is no other way, because you can still use it, but it will never leak again. You can just, now I'm just have to fix, somehow make that work down there so that we can make it seal for the water to go in. I also remove this little thing in the bottom here. I took it out, that spring. It's just the O-ring. They put it in, I put the O-ring and it stays there. You just take you cut the O-ring off inside, and then this whole McGafter comes out. Now that whole thing is clean out there. Now we're going to make a plan here. Okay, the first try is to put some PTFE tape, this tape, around here just to widen that diameter. And then this thing will go in a little bit, whatever, it fits better. Let's just put this back in there. See, that works perfectly actually. We may just then, or I just have to put some sort of glue or something in there when it to dry. But this is I think this is the answer. We can make this thing. So now it's like a fit in here, just to push that thing out. I can maybe put some tape around here also, and just take a new clean piece here. But when you use this, you can't use any glue, obviously, because no glue will stick with this PTFE tape. You can just go and wind this up a little bit there to make it a little bit bigger. And then they just put this now in here. Stipper. Then we put that in there. So like it's nice and tight fit here. I'm going to put some water in here. But I still think I must use maybe, not super glue, Patex. Maybe glue this whole thing with Patex, but I think this is maybe a better idea. This will work quite well, I think. But there's so much work to open it and close it. See, this works nicely. I think I'm just going to put some more tape in here, do it over, and then I'm going to glue. This is a bit of not a glue. I'm going to make this rough and glue this with Patex in there, and then that will then seal inside there. That will work maybe will be a better option. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just make this a little bit rough here. That's going to be the best option, I think. And then make this a little bit rough inside there. And you're going to use this type of glue. Where's my faithful old flame? So I'm going to use this flame to open this, otherwise always sticky. You can't open it. If you heat up the plastic, then the glue comes loose a bit. Yeah, this is the stuff that always sits on the sides. Makes your lid doesn't want to come out. I think this glue is a little bit dry, if you ask me. I have other glue here. It's a shoe glue. I think this will maybe work better. The same stuff. Then you just wipe it here. Let it dry a bit, and then you're gonna put this in the inside here. And then just close this. And then you're gonna just let it dry a little bit, and then you're gonna push this thing in here. Okay. And let's just put this away. In the meantime, I'm going to put this thing back. This is going to come in last. But I think and then we're going to put some little bit Vaseline there for it to lekker seal in there. Then we're going to let's make this thing now work here. Now I have to put this back here. You can check the pipe there, how the direction must go, like this. And then we're gonna put this in there. And then I just have to put my screw back. The in is also going easy. Okay, now we're gonna put this thing back in here first, because I need to fasten the screws, otherwise I can't get that one in. Now you clip it in there. And this in, and then we can just don't forget to put this one in here. That one won't burn there. I think this one must come out of the heat. Yeah, I think we must put it around here. Maybe it's gonna smell there. Okay. Now we're going to fasten this screws here, these two screws here. Because everything there is in now. Yeah, but this funny screw, the in part is alright, that you can manage. It's only when you try to take it out there's an issue. Yeah, this is my modified one. I don't want to use that one. There's also a modified one. It's a normal one. I think this pipe must go maybe underneath here first. As I okay, now that part is back. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna quickly put the screw in. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Now let's just do this over. Show you. Just want to see if it's still everything in the focus here. Now you're going to take this PTFE tape. Make sure you have a nice cut. Now you're going to tape it. So now you roll it around here. Nice and thick. Okay, now you're gonna pull it off. Then you wind it like this. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put take some Vaseline, and you're gonna just make it nice and smooth there for it not to have a problem to going in the lubrication. I don't think I have to put that side also a little bit. Let's put this away. Now I can push this in and make sure, now I have to make sure it goes in once and it goes in a little bit stiff. Okay, now we're gonna put that screw in of mine. Now you take some Loctite. You see, take some. There's a Pratlock, and we're gonna put some Pratlock on that screw. Just wanna see yes a little bit. And then we put on that screw here for not to come loose. Now you put your knife, or you can put a nylock in if you want to, but it's difficult always to screw in a nylock. This Pratlock will keep that thing there. Won't come out. Don't over tighten it. You don't want to do the whole system here. Okay. And now this thing is fixed. You can't take it out. But now I have to go put water in there and see if there's any water leaking out here. Okay, now I'm going to put some water in here. Then we can let's get some another bowl here. Okay, another one. Let's make it nice and full, then there's a lot of pressure underneath. Now we can go check if there's any water leak. Let's just get this thing closer here. Let's just check here. You can see here the water was running underneath here now a little while. You see now the water is in there. Now that little thing is out anymore, the valve stop. Now we can see, lift it a little bit. See, it looks like clean. If there's no, don't think there's any leak in here. I think that was successful. So this is the way to work. And then there's your nut. There's a nut in there. And we just need to close this thing now. But I know how we can maybe put some double side tape here because of this issue with these clips. But then let's just leave it for a while. And then I'm going to throw the water out and just put the rest back. And then we can test it. See, here's also some sort of a non-return valve or something. Let's just check the side here. So I said, here's the element. And there's like the pump. The pump is in the bottom there with a non-return valve. And this one pushes the water in here, the hot water, to make the froth, the milk. Here's the PC board. There's a little motor that turns this thing. I don't know what does it do. But and here's the magnet. Here, here's the indication of the water level is low. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to take the water out and then put the rest back. Okay, now we just put the thing back together. I put this back in, then plug in your PC board connector and that micro switch. Make everything is flat, and then I'm just going to screw in those things from the top. There's 4 screws. So I said now we have a flat, it works so much better because it somehow grips there. Okay, yeah, I'm back again. I took some spiritus, methylated spiritus, and a cloth just to clean all the little things here, dirt in front here, so it cleaned quite nice. You can just maybe take a polish or a furniture polish afterwards and just finish it. Okay, I'm going to test it now. I put some coffee in and I put some water in. So I'm going to put it like this, and then my light is busy giving issues here. Okay, now the coffee is in here. Put some coffee. There was coffee in here already. Gonna plug it in there and then close it. I plugged it in. There's water in. I'm just gonna put my cup here, and then I'm gonna switch it on. Now the light is flickering there. Okay, now I'm going to select a small cup. Let's see what's happening here. It keeps on flashing, so I don't know what is the issue here. Maybe they have an issue. Switch it on and press the on button. Maybe it must first heat up, I think. This is maybe the issue here. There it stops, there's green, and there's a spanner there. There's an issue here somewhere. Switch it off here. You see there's a little problem here somewhere. Maybe I left some of the wires out. And there I press it again. Okay. Let's see if the coffee's coming out here. There it comes. Nice fresh farm coffee. So the steam is coming out here. See, there's another issue here. See, it blinks there again. I don't know what is the issue here. Let's press the button again. Maybe the water doesn't get through. Maybe the pipe is blocked or something. So first I have to investigate what's happening here. Okay, what happened here, I found like a small orifice in here. This is where the steam goes out and the coffee goes in here. It was kind of blocked, so I've got this old, it's like a gas kit where you open gas orifices. This is a nice thing to have. And then I cleaned thin type of needle, and then you can clean your jets. It's actually a gas jet cleaner. So let's put it back and see again. Okay, let's start again. Press the button on. I think it just heats up now. Think of the warm water element to heat up. Okay, now I'm going to press this small one. I don't see any coffee. You didn't put any coffee in there. There's only warm water. It's an espresso. Okay, let's make another one. I made another selection here. Okay, now it's finished. Let's put I think I'm just going to clean the cup quickly. Okay, I finished this thing. I put the covers back. They somehow clip in again. But my perception is the kernels the grindings that you put in must be very, very coarse. Otherwise, you pluck that holes inside there. Then that's why the coffee doesn't want to come, the water doesn't want to come out, and then it spill over here. So I can't find a manual and know what size of kernels, how rough you must grind these coffee beans. But I think it must be very rough, I reckon, because that small holes in the bottom. Normally a coffee machine, this part is enclosed, and the water pressure forces the coffee through to your cup. So, but this is just open, and if it plugs, the water spill over, and it's giving an issue. Okay, but I asked online, maybe somebody could help me. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my story of this Alegria coffee machine. Don't think it's such a big, nice design that's in front here. But till next time, cheers.